Hey everyone, Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up, but I wanted to talk to you guys about how you guys should be preparing, what you guys need to do, and what I'm doing. So these are the 5 things that I've kind of mentioned that I'm going to talk about today. I'll let you guys read them, and I'm going to go through that. So this is probably going to take a little bit of your time, but if you're interested, gather this free knowledge. So there's 2 types of sales, okay? There's 2 types of sales. Remember this. The first sale is what I hate doing, but people just discount, okay? So I have a product that's $24 or $25, $24.99, and I'm gonna say that everything on my site is 50% off. Okay, that's one way of doing it, but I'll talk about what happens with that in a second. The second way is doing something like, a buy one, get one, right? A buy one, get one. Or what I like even better than that is spend 150, get X% off. Now, seems complicated. There's great apps for that. This is Shopify specific information. Remember that. Shopify specific. I love Shopify. So if you spend $150 and get X off, there's apps that will do this. I'm not going to name drop any apps. You guys can research them if you're interested, or drop me a comment below and I'll send you a link. I just don't feel like free advertising for those guys right now, so I'm not going to do it. But anyways, when you go with this discount at 50% off route, all that happens is a customer that was coming there and wanted to buy 5 items, buys those 5 items, their cart size is, $125, and they get it for $70, right? Wow, that's bad math. Right? They get that 50% off, so that's what we're capped at. Okay, so we're not making much money. Black Friday, Cyber Mondays, you guys need to worry about basket size. How can I get as much money and revenue in the door? That's your goal, not to just discount products. If I go spend $150 and get 30% off, that leaves me more money on this table. And what I usually do is I'll tier my discounts. So I'll go spend $100 and get 10% off, spend $150, get 30% off, spend $250, get 40% off, something along those lines. That will actually drive me a lot higher basket size. Same thing, buy one, get one, X% off, or free, right? That's a great way to do a discount. This is how we actually do a type of sale where we're not just losing all this money and making so little, right? If I'm giving up a lot of my margin, I need to make sure that they're spending enough to make this conversion worth it for me, because my stores are going to do quite well on that weekend, and we'll chat about that in a second. So the second thing I wanted to talk about was when to announce this sale, okay? So we've got this great Black Friday sale. Now, when do we start to announce it? This is kind of like a timeline problem, where if I announce this sale so early, my sales temporarily are going to drop because everyone's anticipating it. But if I announce it too late, they're not going to be as hyped about it because they haven't heard about it. So what do? I usually go about a week in advance to my consumers only, previous customers. 7 days in advance, I'll send them an email. I will also reach out to them on Facebook, social media. I'll send some ads their way saying massive. I won't tell them what it is. I'll say massive Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale coming. Make sure to check your newsletters. Make sure to check our site. Things like that. So I'm not telling them what it is. I'm hyping them up, and I'm going to do this over 7 days. I'm going to get them hyped so that they're prepared to spend big bucks. If we don't prepare them to spend the money, they're not going to spend the money. That's a big thing to understand, okay? So where to reach them? Now, I just kind of hinted at it. If you're talking about new consumers, it's a little bit different. Well, where you want to reach the old consumers is emails. Absolutely flood that email box, okay? We need to flood that email box. That's free for us to do. Make sure you guys are capitalizing on that. Facebook, Instagram are great avenues for this. Where do we reach new customers? Now, with the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, how we reach new customers is with those ads that are actually going up on that weekend. I released my Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales actually a little bit early on the Thursday, the day before, and that allows me to captivate some audiences with a little bit less competition, because at the end of the day, we're not going to reach new customers. I don't know what I'm pointing at. We're not going to reach new customers with these methods saying I've got a huge sale coming up. Yes, a little bit of it'll work, but it's not going to be efficient. So Thursday, I want to start to flood the market with those ads. Make sure your ad clearly shows what kind of sale you have going on so that you get people excited and get them in there. So reach out to them on those avenues. What to sell them? Now, this is where a lot of you guys are going to have a problem, because you have this existing customer base, but they've all bought this product from you, right? Generally speaking, a great e-commerce store has few products that actually really sell. So you guys have this, then they've bought product X. We need to find something else that those existing guys will sell. We need to sell them Y. That's very important, because if we don't give them a new product, We have so many consumers that trust us. They like our brand. They like what we've done. They've had an interaction with us before. We need to give them something to sell, okay? And I want to chat about that a little bit further. So where do I find these great products? Because these, for new customers, that's great. That's going to work well. It's obviously a product that's sold before, but we need to get our customers to be able to spend a lot of money. So that's not just going to be sufficient for new customers this weekend. We need them to also find supplementary products, right? We need them to buy Y as well. That's how we actually make good money on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Because if I have $100K in sales and they're all on this product, chances are I'm only making like $10,000 off of that. But if I have multiple products, that means I drove a bigger basket size. That's going to bring my margin up to making that $25,000 in profit, right? That's the difference here. So where do we find this Y? I'm going to make this very, very simple, okay? I want you guys to go over to this. So this is Shopify specific. Okay, I want you guys to go over there. Go to mybigedge.com. That's where you guys will find how you guys can actually implement new products into your site that find alignment with your current products, and find some new products that you can actually drive a new X, right? You can get all your existing customers to buy these new awesome products. So check that out. I encourage you guys to go there. The second thing, or the last thing, the ROI that is expected. What does my return on ad spend? What does my return on investment actually look like? Well, I'm going to talk about revenue first. I expect to do an entire month, at least, in revenue on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, if I follow all these steps, especially this, to a T. If I follow these steps and I give my customers new products that they're going to want to buy, well, I'm going to have a lot more success, because for this time only, we're going to have a conversion rate. I don't know why I'm just typing this all out. Conversion's going to actually be higher. We're going to have a higher percentage of conversions happening this weekend because people are prepared to purchase when they're online. Normally, they're not prepared, so we're sitting around that 5%, maybe less, 3%. That's what that usually looks like on an e-commerce store. I expect mine to go somewhere like 10%. So if I'm driving a lot more traffic, a lot more ads, that's why my sales are going to be dramatically higher. Now, my discount's going to affect my margin. So at the end of the day, what this play comes down to is BS, basket size, not bullshit, basket size. I need to get that basket size dramatically up. That's the only way I'm going to really be left with margins, because my goal here is to leave myself with 20% at the end of the day. That's what I want. So I need to find high margin products to put on my store that other people aren't selling. So a lot of you guys go to product pools for your products, and you guys are selling the same junk that everyone else is selling. You need to find proprietary products to your Shopify store. That's the only way we can do this, because if you're selling a product that everyone else is selling, you can only discount it so far because you're actually competing on a price basis. They've seen the product before. They know what it should cost. We can't do that. But if I have my own products that I've found, something that I normally charge, $75 for, that actually only costs me like $15 for, I can discount that to $50. Looks like an amazing deal for my consumers, but that's still leaving me with a huge margin, right? Profit. Huge profit margin there. So that's why it's important to not sell this junk that everyone else is selling, okay? It's great to get them in on that, but we need to get them to upsell, and they need to be buying X and Y and Z. So take this very seriously. You guys have time. You can do this a few days before the Black Friday sale if you really want. The more time you prepare for, the better it's going to be, okay? So check this out. What I'm going to put is my number one thing on here. The number one thing is what you need to sell them. You can do so much wrong this weekend, it's insane. People are going to be willing to convert. It's such a high conversion time. So what you sell them is what the most important thing is. Bring in new products. You need to get your existing customers to shop at your store. You need to. You've paid for those people. You've paid for them to be in your system. You need to add new products. You need to find supplementary products that no one else is selling. Go to that link, www.mybigedge.com. I'll put the link above. Go to that. If you guys want to check out the apps that I use, comment what you want to see below this. I'll tag the apps in there for you. I just don't feel like making a big promotion for them as well. Okay, so check this out. Remember, find these products to sell. Please. You need to. Otherwise, you're going to fail with your Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. I'm telling you this. There's so much money to be left on that table there. I expect to make over 7 figures in sales during this weekend, okay? So remember what I just said. Stress that. We still have time. I'm excited to see you guys. And please tag me. If you guys, this video did anything for you, please like it. But after, please tag and send me your screenshots of how good your stores did, okay? I appreciate it. I hope you all have an amazing month. I hope you have an amazing Black Friday, Cyber Monday. See you later.